Today's programme is about a racing club that was formed back in 1939 and is still running strongly today. So stay tuned to this programme to see which club it is. Hello and welcome. This is Graham Clark of VFS Videos, the official YouTube channel of VFS Motor Racing videos. Welcome back to our archive films programme, now going out monthly. The 750 Motor Club was formed back in 1939 as a means for Austin 7 enthusiasts to talk everything Austin 7. However, it wasn't long before discussions led to competitive outings. But for the financially challenged members, these had to involve outings with extremely small budgets. So competition took the form of off-road rallies and trials, although specials were already being raced at circuit meetings. After the war, the club grew under the leadership of Chairman Holly Burkitt. Small motoring clubs banded together to organise race meetings at Silverstone, such as the 8 Clubs race meetings. The 750 Formula was introduced, a two-seater sports racer powered by the 750cc Austin 7 engine and based around the Austin 7 chassis. Other formulas have been developed over the years with the accent on low-cost motorsport. The following film is a round of the pre-war Austin 7 Challenge at Mallory Park on Sunday the 16th of October 1988. The reason for choosing this particular film is for the large variety of cars taking part. So let's go and watch the cars in action.
And here we are back at Mallory Park on Sunday the 16th of October for round 8, the final round of the 1988 CCA pre-war Austin 7 handicap. Positions in the handicap before this race were first Jeffrey Smith with 39 points from Keith Rawson with 36, Charles Marriott with 34, Tony Leslie with 28, Sue Spence with 26 and Graham Harris, last year's champion, with 24. Possibly the best turnout of cars this season, with 26 cars entered and 26 cars practicing. There's John Way there in his Austin 7. And a real traffic jam here into the hairpin. Number 16 there is Roger Waldron in his Austin 7 single seat. And here we see the MG of number 50, Barry Foster. Fastest again in practice was Nigel Cowley with a time of 1 minute 1.4. Second fastest was Andrew Spence with a time of 1 minute 6.5. Third was Barry Foster in the MG in a time of 1 minute 8.9. Keith Rawson there and Mike Peck as we see Andrew Spence. And number 29, Doug Buckin. And Doug is racing an Austin 7 Ulsteroid. Fourth fastest in practice was Dave Rees. Dave did a time of 1 minute 9.2. There he is there on the inside of the hairpin. Followed through by number 14, John Caddy in the Austin 7 single seat. Fifth fastest was Keith Rawson, going well again with a time of 1 minute 9.7, and sixth Mike Peck with a time of 1 minute 9.9. And lurking some way down on the grid in 12th place was Don Rawson. So it should be interesting to see how he does during the race. Don only did a time of 1 minute 14.4. And there's the fastest man in practice, Nigel Cowley. And there's still the championship leader, 32, Jeffrey Smith. And there's Barry Foster, who went well in practice with third fastest overall in the MG. And here we see a new mount for Tim Mile, number 10. Not racing the pigsty today. Number 11 going through there is Vince Leake. And number 14, John Caddy. Vince Leake is racing the Austin 7 Mouse as we see Dave Rees again. And here we see the MG once more of Barry Foster, followed through by Charles Marriott in his usual Austin 7. And Vince Leake again. And we're approaching now the end of the Austin 7 practice session. As we see Tim Miles, Austin 7 SpeedX. Graham Harris and John Caddy. Cars coming out for the race now. Just to remind you that fastest was Nigel Cowley from Andrew Spence, Barry Foster, Dave Rees, Keith Rawson and Mike Peck.
Austin 7 SpeedX.
Cars coming out now on their green flag lap.
Row 7, 650, Julian Vince, the Austin 7 Super Accessories, 2 Spence, number 5, the Austin 7
And this must be the best turnout of Austin 7s for some time.
That's number 8, 35, Dave Longdot, Austin 17 Special, 4 Graham Harris.
And bringing up the rear there is number 37, that's Terry Cook in his Austin 7 single seat. And there we see number 15 and 16 Peter Vince and Roger Waldron. And there's the start, and off they go. And everybody's away. This is an 8-lap race. And the first car into the S's is Nigel Cowley from Barry Foster in the MG. And number 11 gone off there, that's Vince Leake. He's gone off in the Mouse. And here come the cars finishing the lap number 1. And there's number 10, Tim Mile in his Speedex. And the rear brought up by Terry Cook in his Austin 7 single seat. And here's Barry Foster and Andrew Spence dicing for second place through the S's on the second lap. A couple of 7s side by side. That's Charles Marriott and number 12, Tony Leslie. Dave Rees there, exiting the elbow and the completion of the second lap. Graham Harris. And bringing up the rear now is Vince Leake. Nigel Cowley put up a fastest lap, as we see Keith Rawson going through there. Yes, Nigel Cowley put up a fastest lap in a time of 1 minute 0.3, a speed of 80.59. Jeffrey Smith going through there. And number 15, Julian Vince going through. Mike Peck. And here's Don Rawson making up places quite rapidly here, catching up now with Dave Rees. Tony Leslie following Charles Marriott there. And here comes Don Rawson now caught up with Keith Rawson. Keith looking one way and Don goes the other way. And there's Dave Rees again. Nigel Cowley went on to win the race. He did 8 laps in a time of 8 minutes 19.2, a speed of 77.88. And here's this battle for second place between Barry Foster and Andrew Spence. And there's Andrew. Mike Peck. Don Rawson. Dave Rees. And here comes the single seat of number 23, Teddy Brown. Tony Leslie going through. And here's number 10, Tim Mile. The winner on handicap was number 26, Herbert Stillborn. Second was Charles Marriott. Third, Julian Vince. Fourth, Jeffrey Smith. Fifth, Barry Foster. And sixth, Sue Spence. Which meant overall that Jeffrey Smith won the championship from Charles Marriott. Second in the race was Barry Foster in the MG from Andrew Spence. Fourth was Mike Peck. Fifth, Don Rawson. Sixth, Keith Rawson. Seventh, Herbert Stillborn. Eighth, John Way. Ninth, Dave Rees. And 10th, Jeffrey Smith. And that is the end of the 1988 CCA pre-war Austin 7 handicap as we see last year's champion making his way into the paddock. Don Rawson, Mike Peck, and a very good turnout of cars for the last race of 1988.
Well, as could be seen from the film, the Austin 7 Series was well supported in 1988 with a large variety of cars. The 750 Motor Club is also running strongly today with many types of formulas for saloons, sports and single-seaters, all based on a low-cost motorsport theme. If you enjoyed this film, please like it below. And if you don't want to miss any future programs in this series, please subscribe to our channel. You can also purchase footage from these programs on DVD or download by going to our website. I would like to say thank you to all our subscribers and say thank you to all of you for watching this program, and this is Graham Clark from VFS Videos saying goodbye for now.